Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nemeka Onyeka Obirere. I saw on Arise TV yesterday, an NPC Foundation donated 10 CNG buses. That man donated 20 CM buses, and that is 30 CM buses. And that is the whole rollout of CNG in Nigeria. And interestingly, everybody clapped. The federal government of Nigeria had always been at the forefront of developing CNG program and policies for Nigeria. There is no mistake in it. It's a good policy because CNG actually takes away 40% of the cost if you are using other alternative sources of fueling like PMS and gas, oil. And Nigeria is not the only country or the first country to do this. Pakistan has already done it. In fact, Pakistan, because they don't have the kind of gas reserve that we have in Nigeria, is actually scaling down on their CNG rollout because it's depriving them of the use of gas in other sectors. Pakistan today, there is over 2.5 million cars in Pakistan that uses CNG. They have over 3,250 CNG filling stations. India, the same thing. Which other country? I think Mexico. One other country in Latin America is also a massive CNG vehicle auto use country. Nigeria can replicate the same thing, but we must apply rigor, we must apply discipline, we must be focused, we must be well intentioned in everything we need to do. It's not just enough to mouth, oh, we need to do CNG and we need to convert cars. CNG is good, don't get me wrong. We have gas reserves, and of course we need to put in place a holistic national policy program rollout on this to make it work and work sustainably. And we can actually do this. It's not a public sector, wholly public sector driven thing. We can put rigor to it, set up a CNG rollout agency, set up a special agency for it. It mustn't be an NPC, a special agency. This is a whole big business. You're talking about a project that will require almost about $1 billion to roll out and to make it work. And what are the components? For you to have a holistic CNG rollout program, you must do it under what I normally tag and the special missions, community, diaspora, private public partnership arrangement. There are 4 key components. For you to roll it out, you must have CNG processing plants where the CNG will be processed. You must have places where the tubes and the tanks, CNG tanks and the CNG cylinders will be produced to enable, because even if you convert car to there must be CNG tubes, CNG tanks and CNG cylinders to move most of these things. So to do CNG processing plants that will be able to provide enough CNG feedstock, the cylinders and everything, that one will take about $100 million. We have to plan it. How are we going to execute it? Under what structure? Under what dynamics? Then you have the mother stations. The mother station is a station that can at least contain storage of at least 4 to 6 trucks of 33,000 kg CNG. We must have at least plan to have 109 mother stations across the 109 senatorial zones in Nigeria, and that one will take about $130 million to do it at a cost of about $1.2 million for one mother station. Then we must have at least CNG filling stations. We can collocate it with Ipman stations, and that is the independent petroleum market station. We already have filling stations, so you don't need to go and begin to do a new fill. So you just collocate a space within there and collocate it. And to do one filling station that would have at least four nozzles, will cost about $200,000 to $300,000, including storage and everything there. That one alone, if you multiply it 2 in every local government, it is minimum as about 1,548 stations. That one will cost about, how much did I even calculate it? That one will cost about 370. Yes, that one will cost about $378 million to set to set up. Now you must to convert 1 million cars. Of course, we have CNG conversion kits in 2 places in every local government area. Within the same Ipman centers, we set up at least 2 conversion kits centers where people are trained that if you bring your car, of course, most of the cars that can actually be converted are just the smaller cars, 4 nozzle, 6 nozzle cars, the Keke, the smaller cars, the sedan, then the buses, the Kodope buses and other buses. At least, if we have 2 in every local government area, that one will cost us, like I said, about $378 million. Okay, yeah, that will cost about $378 million to do. Now, to set up, to convert 1 million cars, even at an average cost of about 600,000 naira per conversion, that one will cost us about $464 million. So if you put it all together, we will require at least $1 billion, $1,070 million to have a holistic CNG rollout policy that will convert 1 million cars for starters, which is good. And it will create massive jobs. It will boost our economy and everything. But there must be a policy. There must be properly articulated, rigor applied, scientifically derived policies that will drive this, and an agency that will supervise it. An integrated arrangement working with AGON, Association of Local Government of Nigeria, working with the states, working with IPMAN and other stakeholders to make it holistic, working with Seplat and other people that can process gas on how we can set up CNG processing gas, working with those that can set up the CNG cylinder production for all those stuff. So it's a whole beautiful scheme. But there must be rigor, there must be science, there must be well intention. But we must have good design. We must design it well, structure it well, even including the funding. You know, the execution rollout plan, and the impact assessment monitoring to know how successful it is and all those stuff. So it's something we can do. 1.7 trillion structured under missions, community, diaspora, private, public partnership. The policy of the federal government is very, very spot on. But it's not just enough to just that man donate 20 buses, NNPC Foundation donate 10 buses. What would 30 buses do in a country that is as vast as Nigeria and all those stuff? So we need to put a plan in place. And the federal government of Nigeria, if you don't know how to do this, consult us. You have to pay consultation fee. Some of these things we do, we'll just give you pro bono advice services. We will collect fee. We will structure it for you, help you design it. Nigerians will embrace it. It will actually reduce the cost of fuel consumption for cars. Nigerians will beg for it. We beg for it. Even most, I guess even aware that CNG can even be used for stoves. These things are no skyrocket science. We are not the only country that, which have been done before. Pakistan has successfully done it. Mexico has done. India has. Go and check. So there's nothing that we are doing that is new. You cannot reinvent the wheel. All we need to do is to look at what has been done in other countries, modify it to suit us contemporaneously, and this country will fly. Come on, let's do it. Thank you.